Welcome, Stoic. You're in the only channel that will open your eyes and fill you with knowledge and wisdom. In today's video, you will learn the compliments you should apply to every woman to do whatever you want with her. But remember, here we only want winners, and I know you are one of us. For that reason, I invite you to subscribe and become part of this great family. With that said, let's begin. Compliments, we adore hearing them, so those who cherish us are compelled to shower them upon us as frequently as possible. However, this often leads to people confusing compliments with flattery. Flattery, you see, is a falsehood told to boost the recipient's ego, while genuine compliments also uplift but without deceit. This is why sometimes when you compliment your partner, they smile genuinely, while other times it falls flat. They can discern authenticity from insincerity. Today, we'll present the 10 finest compliments to offer women. Mastering this skill can significantly enhance your rapport. If you desire her admiration, continue reading. What are your thoughts? Did you and your woman just watch a captivating documentary? Perhaps there were unexpected twists in her beloved book series. Inquire about her opinion. While it may not initially sound like a compliment, you're essentially expressing admiration for her intellect and curiosity. You're conveying, "Your mind is captivating, and I'm eager to delve into its depths." This simple query isn't solely about seeking her viewpoint, it's about demonstrating your esteem. It's akin to presenting her with a metaphorical microphone, inviting her brilliance to illuminate the conversation. Suddenly, you're not merely another acquaintance, you're someone who treasures her intellect. Trust me, this is a compliment that reverberates long after the dialogue concludes. Next time you're with a woman, bypass the mundane, "you're pretty" routine she's likely heard that countless times. Instead, inquire about the latest article that left her enthralled or the song that ignites her passion for dancing. Anything intellectually stimulating. These queries serve as clandestine handshakes for inquisitive spirits, conveying, "Your mind is captivating, and I'm eager to explore it alongside you. I learned so much talking to you." This is another commendation tailored for her intellect. There are two compelling reasons why praising women for their intelligence is advantageous. Firstly, many men predominantly praise women for their appearance, so diverging from this norm sets you apart. Secondly, societal norms often pigeonhole women into roles related to beauty or childcare, rather than acknowledging their intellectual prowess. Therefore, when you commend her intellect, you're challenging conventions and affirming her multifaceted identity. Reach out to her, conveying that she is a rare breed of woman. However, ensure that all expressions are authentic. If you engage with someone who consistently brings fresh insights and perspectives into your life, express your appreciation. Inform her of any actions or qualities that you value, as she may not be aware unless you vocalize them. When you're in the company of someone whose intellect brightens your day, acknowledge how they enrich your world. If your discussions with her have broadened your understanding of topics or politics, let her know. Should she introduce you to the profound lyrics of a new band or a genre you previously overlooked, ensure she understands the depth of your gratitude for her musical knowledge. A compliment that delves deeper than surface-level admiration signifies your respect for her insights and the influence they've had on you. It portrays that you regard her as more than just an object of desire, but rather as a human being worthy of acknowledgement. However, avoid vague compliments such as "you're so smart." Instead, specify the precise ways in which you've benefited from her intellect. For instance, I recall a time when I was with a woman who had a passion for classical music. Through her influence, I developed a newfound appreciation for the works of Mozart and Antonio Vivaldi. When I shared this with her, it significantly brightened her day. It wasn't merely because she thought I appreciated classical music, rather, it was because I embraced something she loved, providing validation and affirmation. When you articulate how she aids in your learning process, you establish a balance of giving and receiving within your relationship. She perceives you both as educators and learners, fostering a deeper connection between you. You work so diligently when you witness her power through her tasks with unwavering dedication. It's not just impressive, it's inspiring. So why not convey your admiration? I understand that acknowledging someone's work ethic might not be the most common form of praise, but it holds immense meaning. Telling a woman that you're in awe of her dedication is to recognize her steadfast commitment and her strong drive. Such affirmation delves deep. It surpasses casual compliments and acknowledges her as a whole individual. It's about giving credit where it's due for her ambition, her capabilities, and the sheer effort she invests in turning her dreams into reality. It acknowledges not just a fleeting moment of success, but the ongoing grind that propels her forward. Her relentless pursuit of excellence and her resilience in the face of challenges. To acknowledge her admirable work ethic is to say, I see you, your drive, your talent, your hustle, and I admire all that you're achieving. It's a compliment that validates her competence and her industriousness, qualities that hold significance to her as a person. Who wouldn't swell with pride knowing that their hard-earned victories and tireless work behind the scenes are both seen and appreciated? So, when she's exceeding targets, leading her team to success, or even burning the midnight oil to perfect a task, don't hesitate to express your admiration. Let her know that her diligence has not gone unnoticed, and in doing so, you'll offer validation for all those hours she's invested, and she'll cherish you for it. That was very amusing. Acknowledging a woman's sense of humor can be as powerful as complimenting her looks or intellect. When she brightens the room with her witty remarks and cheerful spirit, she deserves to know that her humor is valued. You don't need to engage in a competition over punchlines or try to one-up her jokes. Instead, celebrate her comedic talents. I confess I'm sometimes guilty of attempting to one-up, but it's important to avoid undermining her. So, when she says something humorous, simply laugh. Instead of offering a disingenuous chuckle, a genuine belly laugh is always better. It's a clear indication that you enjoy her company and appreciate her wit. In our digital age, a simple emoji can convey a lot. When she sends you a text that leaves you stifling giggles, respond with a crying laughing emoji. It's akin to a digital standing ovation for her quick wit. By reacting this way, you're not only acknowledging her humor but also giving a digital nod of appreciation. Everyone wants to feel they can be their authentic selves with their partner, and by acknowledging her humor, you're fostering genuine interaction. Next time she cracks a joke or sends a witty comment your way, remember to embrace it genuinely. A sincere "you're so amusing" it can have a significant impact. It's straightforward, genuine, and is certain to make her feel valued for the joy she brings into your life. You might be thinking, but my partner isn't humorous. Well, either you don't enjoy her company, or she hasn't fully expressed her true self around you. It's improbable to say that she's never intentionally or unintentionally said or done something funny. So, whenever such a moment occurs, regardless of its rarity, acknowledge it. Who knows? It might even inspire her to become better at making you laugh. Perhaps she feels disheartened because she thinks you don't appreciate her humor enough. Remember, there's only one of her. In a world where conformity is often sought, individuals still desire recognition for their uniqueness. It's a curious paradox. While many strive to conform, they also crave acknowledgement for their individuality. I've always believed that the least unique thing one can do is attempt to be original. That's why a compliment like, "there's only one of you," holds power. It celebrates a woman's individuality, acknowledging that despite conforming to certain norms, you still recognize and appreciate the distinct qualities that set her apart. We are simultaneously identical yet profoundly unique, inhabiting a curious paradox. By expressing this sentiment, you honor her singular presence in your life. Let's say she possesses a peculiar yet endearing manner of expression, inform her of it. By doing so, you recognize her as a one-of-a-kind amalgamation of traits that cannot be replicated. It's about valuing the unrefined, unfiltered aspects of her character that she may be hesitant to reveal for fear of judgment. Being judged, this kind of compliment strikes at the core of her identity. It embraces the idiosyncrasies she may have once attempted to conceal, the very traits you now find charming. By expressing admiration for these aspects of her character, you convey more than mere tolerance, you communicate genuine adoration. You make her feel truly seen, acknowledged for being her authentic self, not just when she's presenting her best self, but in every unguarded, imperfect moment. However, exercise caution when offering this compliment, as it can easily be misconstrued as flattery. For example, if you've just met a woman on a date, it's not appropriate to deliver this type of compliment after a brief conversation. You simply don't know her well enough, and it may come across as insincere. Instead, reserve such compliments for someone you've been with for a significant period. For instance, if your partner has a unique way of dissecting the plot of a movie like The Matrix, you could express admiration like, "I've never encountered anyone who analyzes things quite like you do, and I genuinely appreciate that about you." Such a compliment can leave a lasting impression on her heart and bolster her confidence in being her true self. Making someone feel distinctive amidst a sea of similarities is a potent means of reinforcing their value in your life. By spotlighting these individual traits, you not only express affection but also foster a deeper, more authentic connection. Now that we're halfway through the video, why not show your support for the channel by hitting the subscribe button? If you're enjoying the content, do the same for the like button. All set? Let's continue. You're remarkable at what you do. You're incredible at what you do. Acknowledging someone's expertise in their chosen field, their passion, is not just commendable, it's a profound recognition that can ignite their drive and bolster their confidence. When you convey to a woman that she excels in her work, you're not merely commenting on her competence, you're acknowledging her passion, ambition, and the energy she dedicates to her craft. If your partner is an artist, you could say, "You're excellent at weaving colors and concepts into visual masterpieces." If she's a musician, you might express, "Every note you play captures a fragment of your story." Or if she's an entrepreneur, you could compliment her with, "You're so adept at turning visions into reality." Tailoring your compliment to highlight her abilities and the field she's passionate about demonstrates that you understand and genuinely appreciate what lights up her world. This type of praise doesn't just acknowledge her talent, it also recognizes her commitment and enthusiasm. It shows that you're paying attention to her life on a deeper level and are genuinely interested in her passions. You make me better. Firstly, it's essential to strive for self-improvement independently. However, a high-value partner can facilitate this journey. When you tell her, "You make me better," you're conveying that her presence catalyzes positive changes within you. Perhaps she inspires newfound confidence, brings calm to your once restless spirit, or ignites a more compassionate side of you. By expressing this sentiment, you're celebrating her role in your personal growth. This compliment speaks to her character, the subtle yet profound ways in which she influences your life. Maybe her constant optimism instills hope in you, her kindness teaches generosity, or her resilience encourages you to face challenges head-on. Expressing gratitude for these transformative effects reinforces her understanding of her importance to you. When you notice that your laughter comes easier, your thoughts delve deeper, and your heart feels fuller in her presence, let her know. You see, that's not only going to elevate her self-esteem, but it's also going to strengthen the connection between the two of you. As you articulate how she inspires you to strive for your utmost potential, it weaves a layer of mutual respect and admiration into the fabric of your relationship. Seriously, who wouldn't appreciate knowing that they are a positive influence in someone's life, especially someone they love? This kind of compliment will linger in her mind, not as a fleeting remark, but as validation that she is a force for good in this world. You're my favorite person. I enjoy spending time with you. After some time, most relationships tend to lose their spark. Your once lively and amusing partner can become mundane and predictable, offering nothing new or exciting. Sometimes, this is when one partner starts seeking excitement elsewhere. Firstly, congratulations if you genuinely relish spending time with your partner. Secondly, have you expressed this sentiment to her? Such a compliment serves as a reminder that despite the inevitable ebbs and flows of passion, the underlying bond you share remains vibrant and cherished. The beauty of this compliment lies not only in its simplicity but also in its specificity. It clearly indicates that it's her presence that brightens your life, not anyone else's. It conveys that you're drawn to her entirety, not just her physical attributes. In essence, you're expressing that your favorite moments revolve around her. The time spent with her is precious. When you tell someone they're your favorite person to spend time with, it's more than just flattery. It's a testament to the joy they bring, the comfort they provide, and the unique chemistry you share. Such words can significantly boost your partner's self-esteem and reinforce their sense of value in the relationship, fostering deeper emotional intimacy. Comments like these cultivate a culture of gratitude and affection within the relationship, which is essential for its health and longevity. You look beautiful as always. Complimenting a woman's appearance requires careful consideration, especially when building a relationship. You don't want to come across as objectifying her. It's crucial to understand that every woman wants to feel beautiful consistently. Compliments achieve this subtly and effectively. There are no strict rules, but it's essential to offer them sincerely and sporadically. When you tell her she looks amazing, as always, you're conveying that her appeal isn't tied to her attire or makeup. It assures her that her beauty stems from her presence, her essence, rather than external factors. This type of compliment acknowledges her beauty in a genuine and respectful manner, focusing on her inner radiance rather than superficial attributes. So, I'm telling you, when you're simply sitting there across from each other, no words exchanged, just gazing at her, and she at you, just tell her how stunning you find her. You're not making advances or being inappropriate, because when you do, and then throw in a compliment like, "You're so pretty," it comes off as insincere, like you're just a guy with ulterior motives. Women can pick up on that. So, when you tell her she looks stunning, as always, you're positively influencing her self-perception. Such words not only foster a positive body image, but also affirm her intrinsic worth, a worth that doesn't diminish with time. And I'm not saying don't appreciate her physical attributes, I'm just saying, be mindful of showing affection in various ways. If you only focus on physicality, what message does that send? You have amazing eyes, lips, or hair. The more specific your compliment, the more genuine it feels and the more impactful it is. When praising her features, aim to be as precise as possible. By complimenting her on specific details, you show her that you appreciate the unique qualities that make her who she is. For instance, instead of a generic compliment about her eyes, you could say, "You have such expressive blue eyes. They seem to tell a story of their own." It's crucial to approach such compliments with respect, especially in the early stages of a relationship. Choose your words carefully to celebrate her beauty without objectifying her. And let me reiterate, she's just as human as you are, so treat her with the respect she deserves. Remember, it's not just what you say, it's how you say it. The tone, intent, and context all play a role in how your words are perceived. If your compliment is genuine and respectful, it's likely to be well received and may even brighten her day. So, there you have it, the 10 best compliments to give women. If delivered correctly, they're sure to make a positive impression. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments below. We're here to help. And remember, you can learn more in the next video. With that, your friendly guide is signing off. Goodbye.